Welcome back to Review Wednesday, guys. Today we are going over my first shoe review, talking about the Hoka Bondi 8. This is my daily trainer. This is a shoe I have run over 200 miles in, and we're going to be breaking it down today. If you like this video, please give it a like. That helps. Share the video and the channel. Without further ado, let's get right into it. First thing with this shoe, let's talk about weight and then drop and stack. So this shoe, which is specifically a size 12D US, 11.5 UK, 46 2/3 EU, and 30 Japan. And it is a wide, I believe. This shoe is 306 grams. Okay, so for those of you who really like weight differences and stuff, it is not a really heavy shoe, but I can feel quite a big difference with it compared to my Hoka Mach 6s. Those are 287 grams, and the difference is substantial when I put them on my feet. But for a daily trainer, 306 grams, you don't really notice it. Okay, stack and drop. For those who aren't aware of what these terms mean, because I see them all the time on review videos, but no one actually explains them, stack is how much foam is in your midsole, how much foam is under your foot, and drop is the amount of drop from the heel to the toe. So how your foot is sitting within the shoe. Stack on these, it has 33 millimeters of foam at the heel and 29 at the toe, meaning that there is a 4 millimeter drop. So for those of you who have ankle problems, calf problems, a lot of tightness there, lower drop shoes are going to be more beneficial. Higher drop shoes are going to create more tightness. So 4 millimeter shoe, I have lots of calf problems. 4 millimeter shoe hasn't been too big of an issue for me. It's actually sits pretty nice, feels natural. The midsole is made of CMEVA, which is compression molded ethylene vinyl acetate, which is a fairly common midsole foam. It gives good energy back to the foot as you run and is well made. The cushion of this shoe, Hoka lists it as plush, and that is definitely accurate. It's a very cushioned shoe. I mean, you can tell just by looking at it, a very cushiony shoe, and it doesn't, you don't feel the ground when you're running on it. It's soft, but still responsive, but very soft. When I ran my ultra marathon recently, I actually switched into these after 9 hours, and immediately foot pain and fatigue went away. I have more bounce in my step. This shoe does that for you. It's very nice, very, very good at giving that cushiony feel while also still helping push you back off the ground. As far as roominess, so I got the wide version, and as you can see, it is quite a wide shoe, and even the base, like, it sits very wide on the ground, but you actually have that same room in the front as well, which is super nice. You want a wide toe box, you want your toes to be able to spread to absorb impact, and you do get that with the wide. I have wide feet, so I don't buy the regular at all, so I don't know how it compares. I got the wide. I will probably only get the wide because I don't want to mess around with that too much. The feel of the shoe, as with the cushion aspect, it is soft, it is bouncy. It kind of gives your legs and your feet a break. Like I said, if you've already ran lots and you switch into it, you will probably feel a big difference. But if you're just going with this shoe on the daily, you will, it's not a chore. It's a nice shoe to put on, and you put it on and it makes you want to run, which I think any good shoe worth its salt is going to do. So yeah, it's a shoe that makes you want to run, and when you put it on, you feel like, okay, I'm actually ready for this run. Let's talk about durability. So I will actually do a close-up shot on this, but like I said, the shoe has gone through over 200 miles of running now, and all along these seams, along the outside where the foam connects with the mesh, it is all still connected really well. No real problems there. The foam itself is not crazy compressed. It looks like it's been used, but not that much. Not like 200 miles worth, in my opinion. Now, granted, this is also my first shoe review, so who knows. But the one thing I do notice when I look at the bottom is the grip on the shoes. These red pieces, they are still in good shape. the rest of the shoe is definitely starting to wear down. So the grip, the extra grip is there for a reason, and that is to help support its life, and that is good, and it's doing its job. The rest of the shoe is starting to break down, but that isn't so much of an issue because these rubber pieces are the main contact points of the shoe, and they are still doing pretty well. So that's all good there. Other points here, we have breathability. The sides, and again, I'll get an inside shot of this, but the sides are made of this mesh, which is really nice and allows your foot to breathe. The tongue is not made of that material. So you have the mesh on the outside, but the tongue is more of a pillowed tongue that doesn't have that breathability. I haven't really noticed too many problems when I'm actually running. My feet aren't getting really overheated. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm more thinking about how hard it is to breathe, but it is decent. I haven't noticed heat problems in my runs. I know my climate also isn't super hot all of the time though, so that might make a difference for you if you are in that. We have a good ankle, or we have a good heel lock here. Heel sits back, and then this top part actually comes in a little bit, which is super nice, and it grabs that. When you tie the laces, you can tighten them as much or as little as you need, and that heel should stay in there pretty good. We also have this little heel tab to help your foot slide in easier if you need to. Final thing is the cost. When I got these, they were 200 bucks. Right now they are on sale for 160 bucks. I'm not affiliated with these guys. Wish I was. Hoka, I'm open to it. But the shoe is on sale right now. I am very tempted to get another pair right now, right off the bat, and then just wear these ones out. But I might want to try a different Hoka shoe, like the Clifton or something like that, because just to get more, just to have a variety of shoes that I've tried and I can actually compare with. But the Hoka Bondi 8, I would definitely do it. The only problem that I've had, and it's only started recently, and I mean this is the only problem I have with this shoe, is it started to rub up on my instep higher than usual, and it started to blister a little bit on my instep. But I don't know if that's due to the shoe or due to stuff going on with my feet and legs, because I stopped doing some footwork and some leg work, and it was only then that it really started to kick in, and again, after 200 miles. So I don't know, I'm not gonna put that one on the shoe, but that is the only problem I have with this shoe. This is a great daily trainer, guys. When I first started looking at shoes, I had no idea what a super shoe was, what a daily trainer was. Obviously, a daily trainer is you're looking for a shoe that you're able to use every day and that's beneficial for use every day. But what does that actually mean when it comes to the shoe? I had no idea. This is what it means. The Hoka Bondi 8 is a great daily trainer. It does what you need. It is meant to take pounding day after day. It has the cushion so that you're comfortable doing that, and it is meant for many miles and much distance. This will do what you want it to do as far as a daily trainer. Keep in mind, this is not a speed shoe. This is not something that I would race in. When I just did my most recent 10K, I wore the Hoka Mach 6. I did not wear this one because this is just for putting on the miles. I warmed up in this, I cooled down in this, but the race itself was not in this shoe. Buy it for what it's meant for, everyday use, running, also a good walking shoe. Let me know your experience with it if you do end up getting it. It is a shoe that I will buy again in the future, if not the very near future, but I would love to hear how it works for you guys. And also, if this was helpful, consider giving it a like, consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in the next Review Wednesday.